All right, this is a very very full heat of USGT drivers. There's 8 registered for this one. We do need two more corner marshals, please. One in the middle, one on the start of the straight. And it looks like these drivers are ready to go, so let's go ahead and close the front straightaway down. I do have a few transponders to check in. Dave, could you cross the start-finish line for me? Thank you. Craig, could you cross the start-finish line for me? Dan, could you cross the start-finish line for me? Perfect.
Dan Thompson.
That needs to be turned down. And let's see here. Eric, could you cross the start-finish line for me? Perfect. Let's see here.
Eric Toscano.
Can I have Dave cross the start-finish line for me one more time, and then followed by Craig? It grabbed the transponder, but then left it. Okay, and Craig by the start-finish line for me.
Craig Nelson.
There we go. Everybody's all set up. Starting order for this one's going to be Todd, Dave, Craig, Glenn, Bill, Dan, and Eric. Once again, Todd, Dave, Craig, Glenn, Bill, Dan, and Eric. All right, I am going to have to call you guys off pretty quickly here. We do got plenty of marshals, but please take it easy. It's a full heat of 7 of you out there right now. We'll probably have another one added to the next round, but keep it clean, please. And once again, I'll be calling you guys off pretty quick, so make sure you're ready to go. Todd, you're going racing on the sound of the tone. Dave, Craig, Glenn, Bill, Dan, and Eric. This is race number 4, USGT. Coming up next, race number 5. Going to be, I believe, our 12 scale 13.5 guys. Make sure you guys are getting ready to go. We'll let these guys get a few laps in since there's a lot of them. See where the order stacks up. Watch the end of the straight. Go low, go low, go low. It's clear. All right. 1 minute in, 4 minutes left to go. Dave's on the 1 with a 27.506 pace. Todd on the 2 with a 27.509. Glenn on the 3 with a 26.508. Bill on the 4 with a 25.501. Craig on the 5 with a 25.505. Dan on the 6 with a 24.502. And Eric on the 7 with a 25.06. Fast stop of the race belongs to Todd with a 10.875. Couple of battles on the track right now. Main one shaping up between 2nd through 5th. All 4 of those drivers are separated by less than a second. Minute 45 in, 3:15 left to go. Dave, Todd, Glenn, Bill, Craig, Dan, and Eric's the running order. Dave's on a 27.503, Todd on a 26.502, Glenn on the 26.505, Bill on a 26.507, Craig on a 25.503, Dan on a 25.510, and Eric on a 21.507. 2:15 in, 2:45 left to go. See if we can find our leader here. Our leader working his way through the middle. Dave Zorn in the white, gray, and teal color, working his way onto the straight now. Our second place driver, Todd, working through the middle now in the white, blue, and red. Working his way through the S's onto the straight. And our third place driver, Glenn, working his way through the middle now in the red and white. 325 in, 135 left to go. Dave, Todd, Glenn, Bill, Craig, Dan, and Eric's your running order. Dave's on a 27.502, Todd on a 26.501, Glenn on a 26.506, Bill on a 26.508, Craig on a 25.501, Dan on a 24.502, and Eric on a 22.511. Closest battle on the track right now is between third and fourth. Glenn and Bill, they're separated by 1.8. Otherwise, no real battles on the track. Dave did just reset the fast side of the race down to a 10.856. 4 minutes in, 1 minute left to go. Coming up next, race number 5, 112 skill 13.5. Make sure you guys are ready to go. Ten seconds left to go in this USGT heat. As soon as you hear the tone, keep it going until I call everyone done. Watch the straight go high, straight go high. It's clear. That is time. Keep it going until I call everyone done. Just waiting on a few more here. 2 more. 1 more.
All drivers are finished.
And that is the race. Your finishing order for race number 4, USGT. Dave's going to take the win with a 27.5 flat. Todd on the 2 with a 27.510. Glenn on the 3 with a 26.508. Bill on the 4 with a 25.503. Craig on the 5 with a 25.506. Dan on the 6 with a 25.511. And Eric on the 7 with a 22.504. Great race, everyone. Good to see that it kept pretty clean out there despite it being a full heat.
The race is completed.
Coming up now,
next,
race number 5,
race
12 scale 13.5. You guys are good to hit the track, and we will take some marshals from that last one back
Heat
up there. Quarter
1
marshal, please.
Race order is Car 1 David Ports, Car 2 Paul Banta, Car 3 Brad T, Car 4 David Banta.
All right. It looks like we've got all 4 of our drivers out there. I think one just got out there, so let him get another lap or 2 in. I think we should be good on corner marshals with everybody that's walking out there, so thank you guys for promptly getting out there for this one. All right, let's go ahead and close the front straight down. I do need to check in a few transponders, please. David, could you, sorry, there's 2 of you in that. David Ports, cross the start finish line for me.
David Ports.
Paul, could you cross the start finish line for me? Perfect.
Paul Banta.
Brad, could you cross the start-finish line for me? Thank you. And David Banta, could you
Brad
cross the
T.
start-finish line? All right, we've got all of our drivers checked in here. As soon as I drag his name over here.
David Banta.
All right, all of our drivers are checked in. Starting order is going to be David Ports, Paul Banta, Brad, and David Banta. Once again, David Ports, Paul, Brad, and David Banta. David Ports, you're going racing on the sound of the tone. Paul, Brad, and David. This is race number 5, tall scale 13.5 out on the track. We'll let him get a few laps in, start calling out some times. .110 in, 350 left to go. Running order is Brad on the 1 with a 28.502. David on the 2 with a 27.503. David Banta on the 2. Paul on the 3 with a 26.501. And David Ports on the 4 with a 16.504. .220 in, 240 left to go, and tall scale 13.5. Brad's on the 1, David Banta on the 2, Paul on the 3, David Ports on the 4. Fast stop of the race belongs to Brad with a 20.053. Brad's on a 29.506 pace, David Banta on a 27.504, Paul on a 26.501, and David Ports on a 19.510. Coming up next, race number 6, touring car, sedan, whatever floats your boat, I'm calling it. Mod touring car, these are going to be the fast guys. You guys will be up shortly. Three minutes in, 2 minutes left to go. Brad, David, Paul, and David's the running order.
One minute left.
.420 in, 40 left to go. Brad, David Banta, Paul, and David Ports is the running order. Brad's down to a 9.842 fast lap. He's on a 29.501 pace. David Banta on a 28.507. Paul on a 27.507. And David Ports on a 19.506. And that is time on the master clock. Keep going until I call everyone done. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
And all of our drivers are finished. Brad's going to take the win with a 29.501 pace. David Banta on a 28.506. Paul on a 27.505. And David Ports on a 19.508. Great race, everyone.
The race is completed.
Coming up now, Mod Touring Car.
Up next,
We've
race
got
number
7
6.
drivers in this one, so we will
Mod
use
Touring
all
Car.
of our marshal spots
one of
filled,
one.
please. Let's
Race
see, we
order
had 4 in
is
that last one, so
Car
we'll just
1
need
Tim
1
Long.
volunteer marshal if everybody hops
Car
back
2
out there.
Andrew Joyner. Car 3 Dave Zorn. Car 4 John Solade. Car 5 Zach Zamora. Car 6 Tim Schmuck. Car 7 Mike Galos. Zach Zamora.
And I just realized after the fact that 12 skill 13.5 was only 5 minutes and not the 8 that it's supposed to be set to. I do apologize to you 4 drivers. That'll be fixed for the next one. All right, it looks like we've got 7 cars out there. Yes, we do. We do still need 2 more corner marshals, please. Either back from 12 scale 13.5 or just volunteers in general. I don't really care either way. We just need all of our marshal spots filled for this one, please. 2 marshals, please. 2. 2 of them. Thank you. 1 more marshal, please. If we can get 1 from the pits. Help fill the track right in the middle, please. One more marshal in the middle cone. You can kind of see it picking out or poking out from the bundle of fire hose in the middle. Yep, right in the middle. If you actually look, there's a little orange cone sticking up. Yep. We could just have all the cone spots filled. So just a heads up of that middle spot. You've got kind of a little bit to watch, so just keep an eye out. But otherwise, we've got all of our marshal spots filled. I do need to check some transponders in. Tim, could you cross the start-finish line for me? Oh, sorry, there's 2 Tims in this one. Tim Long, could you cross the start-finish line for me? It's not letting me click and drag. 1 second.
Tim Long.
Andrew Joyner, could you cross the start-finish line for me?
Andrew Joyner.
Dave Zorn, could you cross the start-finish line for me?
Dave Zorn.
John Soliday, could you cross the start-finish line for me?
John Solade.
Tim Schmuck, could you cross the start-finish line for me?
Tim Schmuck.
And Mike Galeos, could you cross the start-finish line for me?
Mike Galos.
All right, we've got all 7 of our drivers checked in and ready to go. Starting order for this one's going to be Tim Long, Andrew Joyner, Dave, John, Zach, Tim Schmuck, and Mike Galeos. Once again, Tim Long, Andrew, Dave, John, Zach, Tim Schmuck, and Mike Galeos. Tim, you're going to go racing on the sound of the tone. Andrew, Dave, John, Zach, Tim, and Mike. This is race number 6, Mod Touring Car out on the track. This is the fast guys of the day. Let them get a few laps in here, let them get themselves sorted out, and we'll start calling out some times. One minute in, 4 minutes left to go. Running order is Zach on the 1 with a 35.06. John on the 2 with a 35.09. Dave on the 3 with a 29.501. Tim Schmuck on the 4, on a 29.506. Andrew on the 5 with a 28.505. Tim Long on the 6 with a, orders change around. Mike on the 6 with a 28.507. And Tim Long on the 7 with a 28.510. Fast lap of the race belongs to Zach with a 9.836. Whole field right now is in a battle. The furthest distance right now is just 7 seconds between 1st through 7th. It's anybody's race at the moment here. One tubble will send them wrong. Help him out. Body tuck on that white car. Body tuck, body tuck. Pop the rear left fender out. Pop the rear left fender out. It's good. Oh, man, it popped right back in. Pull it out. You're good. Thank you, thank you. Two minutes in, 3 minutes left to go. Running order is Zach, John, Dave, Tim Schmuck, Mike, Tim Long, and Andrew. Three minutes in, 2 minutes left to go. John taking the lead with a 35.05. Dave on the 2 with a 29.5 flat. Zach on the 3 with a 29.501. Tim Schmuck on the 4 with a 29.505. Mike on the 5 with a 28.507. Tim Long on the 6 with a 28.510. And Andrew on the 7 with a 26.510. Zach resets the fast lap of the race, now a 9.635. Minute 30 left to go. After this one, we'll take about a 15-minute break, open up the track for some practice. I'll go through and get round number 2 up and posted to live RC. So after this one, 15-minute break, and we'll be right back at it for qualifier 2.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. Running order is John, Zach, Dave, Tim Schmuck, Mike, Tim Long, and Andrew. "15 seconds left. John, Zach, Dave, Tim, Mike, Tim, and Andrew is the running order. First and second right now battling. They're 0.2 of a second apart. Zach takes the lead. John 2. Third and fourth, Dave and Tim are battling as well, 8/10 apart. See where they can get to across the line. Keep it going until I call everyone done. Keep it going, keep it going. Oh!
All drivers are
across the
finished.
line. That was a close one. Finishing order for Mod Touring Car. John's going to take the win with a 35:05.596. Zach's going to take the 2 with a 35:05.677. Separated by 0.08 of a second. Dave Zorn's going to take the 3 with a 29.5 flat. Tim Schmuck on the 4 with a 29.501. Mike on the 5 with a 28.504. Tim Long on the 6 with a 27.5 flat. And Andrew on a 26.505. That was a very close one, right to the very end.
The race is completed.
Thank you, everyone, for helping us get through a very quick round 1 of qualifying. We're going to open up the track for about 15 minutes of practice. That way I can get, qualifier 2 all posted and ready to go. We'll be starting at 1:25. That gives us about 15 minutes.
Up next, race number 1. Novice. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is: Car 1 Marc Delarche. Car 2 Thin Tran.
Well, that took me
Car
a little
3
less
Zach
longer than I
Toscano.
expected. Qualifier 2 is posted to Live RC. Take a look. Make sure I didn't miss anything, spell anybody's name wrong, anything like that. And we'll get started at 1:25. So you've got about 12
Unknown
minutes
driver.
left. Practice is open, or track is open for some practice.
Unknown
so
driver.
Get some laps in, get some wheel time in. We'll see you guys in about 12 minutes. And if anybody's missing some parts, it looks like we found, I think this is either a sway bar link or maybe something as part of a puck system. I'm not 100% sure. If anybody's missing some parts, it's up here by the timing table here.
$59.5. $19.1. $25 flat. $45.3. Zach Toscano. 18.8. $18.7. 15.2. 22.1. 19.8. 46.3. 19.2. 21.4. 20.7. 18.2. 18.1. 19.3. 17.9. 18.2. 18.2. 18.9. 19.9. 18.3. Thin Tran. 17.5. 20.3. 17.1. Nineteen three. 17 flat, 18 1, 17 1, 16 6, 16 9, 15 6, 16 3, 15 9, 16 5, 16 7, 16 6, 16 1, 44.5, 15 5, 18 flat, 36.5, 18 7, 16 6, 14 9,
The time is 1:23. We're going to get started in about 2 minutes.
21.3, 15 2, $27.4,
All right. Let's go ahead and
42.4,
close the track down for practice, and let's get race number 1, Novice, started. We will need some marshals from that last one back out onto
17-7.
the track, please. So, Novice drivers, start getting ready. I'm going to go through and fix a couple of spots on the track, and then we'll get going here shortly.
Unknown driver. Fourteen two. $46.8.
All right, novice, you guys are up. Let's have you guys hit the track. And let's get 2 to 3 marshals, please. There were 7 of you in that touring car heat, so if we could have your marshals back out onto the track, please. And novice drivers, you are good to start taking a few warm-up laps. So you're good to take a few laps, warm it up, check them in.
Mark Delarge 258.2. 354.6. "19 flat, 19-1, 21.5, 15-8, 20.6, 30.3.
All right, we got all 3 of our novice drivers out there. We do need one more corner marshal for this side, please.
17 flat,
Thank you.
17-2.
All right, we've got enough corner marshals. Let's go ahead and close the front straight down, and we'll get this one started. So close the front straight down. Starting order is going to be Mark, Tin, and Zach. Once again, Mark, Tin, and Zach. Mark, you're going racing on the sound of the tone. Oops. Hold on. That was not the tone. Sorry. I still had practice on. Live RC does not like that. All right. This time, for reals. Mark, you're going racing on the sound of the tone. 10. 10, go. And Zach. All right, this is race number 1, novice. Our first heat of qualifier round number 2. We'll let him get a few more laps in, start calling out some times. One minute, 10 seconds in, 3:50 left to go. Mark's on the 1 with a 25:03, 10 on the 2 with a 25:07, and Zach on the 3 with an 18:506. Fast lap of the race belongs to 10 with a 14.439. Two minutes in, 3 minutes left to go. Mark, 10, and Zach's the running order. First and second, Mark and 10 are separated by just 8.7 seconds. They work their way through the track now. Let's see if we can find him. Mark on the 1, coming onto the straight now. He's in the all-green, older-style Porsche. Our number 2, Tin, working his way through the middle. He's in the number 22, Losi NASCAR. And Zach on the 3, working his way on the straight now. He's in the, looks like, light blue and yellow McLaren. I think that's a 720. Taking some style points through the corner. Making it through, though. .240 in, 220 left to go. Mark 10 and Zach's the running order. Coming up next, race number 2. That's our combined heat of NASCAR and VTA. You guys will be up shortly.
One minute left.
.30 seconds left to go in this race number 1, a novice. Mark's on the 1 with a 25.02, 10 on the 2 with a 25.08, and Zach on the 3 with an 18.504. Coming up next, race number 2, NASCAR and VTA. You guys will be up shortly. And that is time on the master clock. Keep going until I call everyone done. Keep it going, keep it going. Waiting on one more.
All drivers are finished.
And that is the race. Race number 1, novice. Your finishing order is Mark on the 1 with a 25.03, 10 on the 2 with a 25.10, and Zach on the 3 with an 18.502. Great race, everyone. Coming up now, race number 2.
The race is completed.
We will need probably 2 to 3
Up
marshals,
next,
please.
Race number 2. NASCAR. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Car 1 Thin Tran. Car 2, Brian Wells. Brian Wells.
All right, we got one of 2 of our drivers. We do still need some marshals, please. If we could get 2 to 3, either from that last race or just volunteers in general, back out onto the track. Thank you, thank you. And Brian, since we're still waiting on one more, could I have you not park on the straight, please? Just want to make sure your car doesn't get hit when he gets out here. Yeah, just off to the side in this corner is fine. If we could get 1 to 2 more marshals, please. We're just waiting on 10. I see he's putting his body on, so he's all good. You're good. Thank you. If we could get 1 more marshal for this side of the track close to me. Oh, we got it covered. Perfect. 10, take a couple of laps. Make sure your car's all warmed up. Brian, I would still say off to the side somewhere would be a little better for you. I don't want your car to get hit. We'll let 10 get a couple warm-up laps in, and then we'll get started.
Intran.
All right. Let's go ahead and close the front straightaway down. If we could have both of you guys park it on the straight. And we'll get started with this one. All right. Starting order is going to be 10 and then Brian. Once again, 10 and Brian. 10, you're going racing on the sound of the tone. And Brian. One minute in, 4 minutes left to go. 10's on a 25.05 pace. Brian on a 25.02. Brian has the fast lap of the race overall with a 14.847. Check that. 14.5 is his fast lap now. Two minutes in, 3 minutes left to go. 10's on a 25.04 pace. Brian's on a 21.513. Brian's reset his fast lap. It's a 14.277. Three and a half in, 1.5 left to go. 10's on a 25.15 pace. Brian on a 25.01. Coming up next, race number 3, Euro Truck. Start getting them ready.
One minute left.
$50 left, 5-0. And that is time. Keep it going until I call everyone done. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
All right, everyone is finished. Tin had a 25.14 pace. Brian had a 25.06. Tin did reset the fast lap of the race on his second to last lap. It's a 14.230. Great race. Coming up
race is
now, race number
completed.
3, Euro Truck.
Up next,
We will need some marshals,
race number
please.
3.
Both from that
Euro
last race
Truck.
and volunteers in general.
Heat 1
Just
of
2 to
1.
3 should be good.
Race order is: Car 1 Mike Galos. Car 2 Derek Tracy. Car 3 Mike Onroad. Mike Galos.
All right, heat number 3, Euro Truck. We're going to get Mr. Riley
Mike
out there
Onroad.
to deliver a few pizzas this round. Let him drive on his own track. He's done an amazing job putting this program together for everybody. Let me get a quick round of applause for Riley for putting this program together. He's done awesome. Yeah! We're going to let him take a few laps in the Euro Truck.
Derek Tracy.
We got checks from all of our drivers. All right, straightaways closed, straightaways closed. We'll get this one underway. Could use another marshal down at the other end. I don't know if we'll need him or not, but one more down at the other end. Yeah. Got a haircut. Appreciate you, Mr. Banta. All right, your running order is going to be Mike, Riley, and Michael. Once again, Galeos, Riley, and Nord. Okay. If you need another lap, Riley, let me know. Let me know when you're ready. Give me a second to dial in the radio. We will get going. Up next, round number 4. You good? All right, we got thumbs up. All right, Mike, you are taking the tone. Riley? And Mr. Nord. All right, round number 3 underway. Euro Truck, one of my favorite classes, that's for sure. Merp, merp. Love to see this class build up a little more. It is budget racing at its finest. How are you, Mr. Paul?
Pretty good.
Good to see you, buddy. Riley taking the Joker lane there. Probably don't want to get in that too much.
Gotta get one again.
They're so fun. So fun. Got Galeos on the 1, Riley on the 2, Nord on the 3. Hot lap belongs to Galeos with a 13.6. Riley with a 13.9 just now. Mr. Nord with a 16.1. Hot lap by Galeos, 13.6 that one. Riley countering with a 13.5. Oh, he's getting it figured out. Race number 4 is going to be USGT. You guys should be getting them ready. Got 2 down, 3 to go, almost. About 3:10 left in this one. Galeos, Riley, Nord. Coming up on the halfway point, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Galeos, Riley, Nord, your running order. We will need a couple volunteer marshals after this one for the USGT class. Appreciate you guys stepping up, helping out. 2 minutes left on this one, 2 minutes. We got Mike on a 22.505 pace. Riley on a 22.511 pace. Michael on a 19.512 pace. Hot lap actually belongs to Riley with a 13.506.
One minute left.
Good sportsmanship there. Thank you, Michael. "45 seconds. Mr. Nelson. How are you, sir? Good to see you. 15 seconds left in this one. Five. And that's time. Keep going until I call you done. Keep going.
All drivers are finished.
All right, that's a race. I'll stop. Mike Galeo's taking the win on that one, followed by Riley and Mr. Nord. Good job. We will need some volunteer marshals.
The race is completed.
How's it going? Yep. I'm in the wrong spot here.
Up next, race number 4. UCT. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is: Car 1 Dave Zorn, Car 2 Todd Understiller, Car 3 Glenn Lane, Car 4 Bill Christensen, Car 5 Craig Nelson, Car 6 Dan Thompson, Car 7 Eric Toscano, Car 8 Pete Hauer, Craig Nelson, Todd Understiller, Dan Thompson, Dave Zorn, Bill Christensen, Eric Toscano, Glenn Lane.
Are you?
Yeah, go let the girls out.
Good idea.
Make the rounds, yeah.
All right, this is race number 4, USGT. All right, I do have one transponder to check in. Pete, could you cross the start-finish line for me? Pete, you want to cross the start-finish line? I see him coming his way. Thank you. Just want to make sure I got your transponder in there.
Pete Hauer.
All right, we've got all of our drivers checked in here. Starting order is going to be Dave, Todd, Glenn, Bill, Craig, Dan, Eric, and Pete. Once again, Dave, Todd, Glenn, Bill, Craig, Dan, Eric, and Pete. All right, I'm going to have to call you guys off pretty quick, so let's make sure you're ready to go. We got all of our spots filled. All right, Dave, you're going racing on the sound of the tone. Todd, Glenn, Bill, Craig, Dan, Eric, and Pete. This is race number 4, USGT, out on the track. We'll let them get a few laps in. Coming up next, race number 5, 12 scale 13.5. Make sure you're ready to go. One minute in, 4 minutes left to go. Running order is Dave on the 1 with the 28.510, Todd on the 2 with the 27.506, Craig on the 3 with the 25.503, Glenn on the 4 with the 25.505. Let's see, yep, order changed here. Glenn to the 4 with the 25.505, Bill to the 5 with the 25.508, Dan to the 6 with the 24.506, Eric on the 7 with the 24.509, and Pete on the 8 with a 19.502. Fast lap of the race belongs to Dave with a 10.970. 1.5 in, 3:30 left to go. Dead car on the track. Go high, go high, go high, go high, go high. Pull that one off, please. Just pull it off. Set it by your cone. Pull it off. Head back to your spot. Head back to your spot. Don't cross the straight. Just set it down by your cone. Just set it down right there. That's good. .310 in, 150 left to go. Watch it in the middle. Car stuck around sideways, maybe? Dave's on the 1 with the 27.5 flat. Todd on the 2 with the 27.508. Glenn on the 3 with the 25.505. Bill on the 4 with the 24.501. Oh, and it looks like Pete's out early, Bill's out early. So that changes up the order. Dan on the 4 with the 24.501. Craig on the 5 with the 24.501. And Eric on the 6 with the 24.511. Dave resets the fast lap of the race with a 10.805. We got 115 left to go. 115 left. Coming up next, race number 5, 12 scale 13.5. Make sure you're ready to go.
One minute left.
.40 seconds left to go. Dave, Todd, Glenn, Craig, Dan, and Eric is the running order. .5 seconds left. And that is time. Keep it going until I call everyone done. Keep it going, keep it going.
All drivers are finished.
And everyone is done. Finishing order for this one's going to be Dave on the 1 with the 28.508, Todd on the 2 with the 27.509, Glenn on the 3 with a 25.502, Craig on the 4 with the 25.507, Dan on the 5 with the 25.511, and Eric on the 6 with the 24.508.
The race is completed.
Coming up now, race number
next,
5, 12 scale
race number
13.5.
5.
Start getting them ready.
112, 13.5. Heat 1 of 1.
Get them ready, get them out there.
Race order is
It's 8 minutes this time.
Car 1 Brad T.
Sorry about that last round.
Car 2
That's
David
a
Banda.
bit of a whoopsie
Car
on my
3
part.
Paul
I wish
Banda.
Live RC saved it. I haven't figured out
Car
where that
4
setting
David
is.
Ports. Brad T. David Banta. David Ports.
All right, we've got 4 drivers out there. We do still need some marshals. That was a full heat of USGT, so I really shouldn't be having any issues with it. But if you can head out onto the track and corner marshal, please, we'd greatly appreciate it.
Paul Banta.
All of our drivers are checked in here. We're just waiting on some marshals. If we could have, I think just 3 will be enough. 1 on the left side, 1 on the right, and 1 in the middle. So I think there's 2 over on that right side. If one of you guys, if you're going to hop to the middle. Perfect. All right, we've got all of our marshal spots covered. We should be good to go to get this one started. Our starting order is going to be Brad on the 1, David on the David Banta 2, Paul 3, David Ports 4. Once again, Brad, David Banta, Paul, and David Ports. All right, let's see here. Let's get everybody to the front straight, and we'll get this one started. All right, let's get it started here, folks. Brad, you're going racing on the sound of the tone. David Banta, Paul Banta, and David Ports. This is race number 5, 12 scale 13.5 out on the track. This is an 8-minute long qualifier. Unlike last time that was 5, that's my bad. We'll let him get a few laps in here, start calling out some times. One minute, 10 and 6:50 left to go. Brad's on the 1 with a 47.809. Paul Banta on the 2 with a 45.805. David Banta on the 3 with a 42.809. And David Ports on the 4 with a 31.802. Fast lap of the race belongs to Brad with a 10.097. Two minutes in, 6 minutes left to go. Brad, David Banta, Paul, and David Ports is the running order. David Banta and Paul Banta are battling. They were actually separated by 0 thousandths of a second. They were 0.000 apart. That's now separated to 8/10, but that was still pretty cool to see. Brad resets the fast lap of the race with a 9.961. Coming up next, race number 6. I believe that's Mod Touring Car. Start getting them ready to go. You guys are going to be up in about 5 minutes. Fast lap by Brad, 9.871. See what he can click off this lap. Follows it up with a 9.933. Three minutes in, 5 minutes left to go. Brad, Dave Banta, Paul, and David Ports is the running order. Brad resets his fast lap with a 9.830. Halfway into this one, 4 minutes in, 4 minutes left to go. Brad, David Banta, Paul, and David Ports is the running order. Brad's on a 48.806 pace. David Banta's on a 45.805. Paul on a 44.804, and David Ports on a 33.809. 5 minutes in, 3 minutes left to go. Brad, David, Paul, and David's the running order. Brad's on a 48.805. David Bant on a 45.802. Paul on a 44.801. And David Ports on a 33.801. .610 in, 150 left to go. Brad's on the 1 with a 48.807. David Bant on the 2 with a 45.802. Paul on the 3, excuse me, with a 44.801. And David Ports on the 4 with a 32.805. No real close battles on the track right now. So, see where it goes with a minute and a half left to go. Coming up next, Mod Touring Car. Start getting them ready.
One minute left.
Ten seconds left to go. Keep it going till I call everyone done. Keep it going. And that is time. Keep it going. Keep it going. Waiting on one more.
All drivers are finished.
And that is a race. Brad's going to take the win with a 46.805. David Banta on the 2 with a 45.8 flat. Paul Banta on the 3 with a 44.805. And David Ports on the 4 with a 31.802.
The race is completed.
On the track now is going to
Up
be Mod
next,
Touring Car.
Race number 6.
Race number 6. Our
Mod
final
Touring
race
Car.
of qualifier round number 2.
Heat 1 of 1. Race order is: Car 1 John Solade. Car 2 Zach Zamora. Car 3 Dave Zorn. Car 4 Tim Schmuck. Car 5 Mike Galos. Car 6 Tim Long. Car 7 Andrew Joyner. Mike Galos. Zach Zamora. Andrew Joyner. Dave Zorn. Tim Long. Tim Schmuck. John Solade.
All of our drivers are checked in. We will need marshals, please. We want every single spot full. We need a total of 5 marshals. There's 4 in that last one, so by my rough math, we need at least 1 volunteer. May not hurt to have 2 if needed. Watch it in the sweeper. Go low, go low. It's clear. All right, let's close the front straightaway down. We could use one more corner marshal, please. If we got one more person in the pits, that could help us out. Cover the back corner. You got it? All right, if he's feeling confident, we're going to get this one started. Our starting order is going to be John, Zach, Dave, Tim Schmuck, Mike, Tim Long, and Andrew. Once again, John, Zach, Dave, Tim Schmuck, Mike, Tim Long, and Andrew. John, you're going racing on the sound of the tone. Zach, Dave, Tim Schmuck, Mike, Tim Long, and Andrew. This is race number 6, Mod Touring Car. We'll let him get a few laps in here. Looks like Andrew's going to pull it off early here. We're down to just 6. Our running order, just a little under a minute in. It's going to be Zach on the 1 with the 30.505, Dave on the 2 with the 29.505, John on the 3 with the 29.507, Tim Schmuck on the 4 with the 29.509, Mike on the 5 with the 28.506, and Tim Long on the 6 with the 25.510. Fast lap of the race, just reset by Zach. It's a 9.821. Quite a few battles on the track right now. First through 4th are now separated by less than 3 seconds. One little bobble needing a marshal, and that could put you from first to last, or from any other position down. Minute and a half in, 3.5 left to go. Zach, John, Dave, Tim Schmuck, Mike, and Tim Long's the running order. Two minutes in, 3 minutes left to go. Zach's on a 30.502 pace, John on a 30.508, Dave on a 30.509, Tim Schmuck on a 29.504, and Mike on a 28.505. Looks like Tim Long's pulling it off early. Fast lap of the race belongs to Zach, now a 9.732. Set, looks like 2 laps to go. Halfway into this one, 2.5 down, 2.5 left to go. Three minutes in, 2 minutes left to go. Zach's on the 1 with a 30.502, John on the 2 with a 30.506, Dave on the 3 with a 30.508, Tim on the 4 with a 29.502, and Mike on the 5 with a 28.501. Minute and a half left to go. John resets the fast lap of the race with a 9.690. Watch on the straight, go low, it's clear. Four minutes in, 1 minute left to go. Zach, John, Tim, Dave, and Mike is the running order. 30 seconds left. Ten seconds left. And that is time on the master clock. Keep going until I call everyone done.
All drivers are finished.
All right, everybody is finished. Finishing order is going to be Zach on the 1 with a 35 flat, John on the 2 with a 35.04, Tim on the 3 with a 29.501, Dave on the 4 with a 29.505, and Mike on the 5 with a 28.505. All
The
right,
race
so that
is
concludes
completed.
round 2 of qualifying. The time is 2:20. Originally, we posted just 2 qualifiers in a main, but I could probably be convinced into a third qualifier. So, show of hands. Who wants to do a third round of qualifying? Third round of qualifying? All right. I asked around a bunch of people. It looks like we are just going to go straight to the mains. We're going to get started with the mains in about 15 minutes. 2:45. We'll get started with the mains.
Up next, race number 1. Novice. A main. Race order is Car 1 Mark Delarche. Car 2 Thin Tran. Car 3 Zach Toscano.
All right. Mains are posted. We're going to get started with them once again at 2:45. So in about 13 minutes, we'll get started with the mains. Let me go ahead and fully enable the practice loop. I am sorry about that. Track's open for practice. We'll get started with the mains in about 13 minutes.
Pete Hauer. Thirteen one. 13-8. 15-6. Thin Tran.
We're going to get started with the A main or with the mains here in about 7 minutes. Start getting ready to go. We're going to be starting with race number 1, Novice. And make sure you stick around. We will do, actually, we'll do it after the race.
24.5.
We've got plenty of time to do so. After your race, make sure that your cars are still buttoned up. And we're going to do podium shots because we have awards for TQ and top 3. So once again, if you finish your race in the top 3 and or we're TQ, you'll come see me after the race. We'll grab a couple podium pictures. We're going to get started with the A mains here in about a minute and a half. Novice drivers start getting ready to go. All right, novice, let's have you guys get on the track here. Let's get started with today's A mains. We do need our 3 novice drivers. We've got one of them out there, and we do need some marshals, please, from Mod Touring Car. We just need like 3 marshals. One on the left, one on the right, one in the middle.
Mark Delarge.
All right, we got 2 of our 3 novice drivers. I see the third one's coming up here now. We do still need some marshals, please. So if we could get 2 to 3 marshals out onto the track, please. Thank you, thank you. We got our 3 novice drivers out there. We got 1 corner marshal. If we could get 2 more marshals, please. One
Zach
on the left,
Toscano.
1 on the right, or 1 in the middle. We got 2 marshals. All right, our novice drivers are taking their warm-up laps now. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and close the front straightaway down, and let's get marshals out there. We just need 1 more, please. Our starting order for our first A main of today is going to be Mark on the 1, 10 on the 2, and Zach on the 3. Let's have you guys grid up on the back straight as best as we can, because this one's heads-up racing, so everybody will go on the sound of the tone. But once again, our starting order is going to be Mark, 10, and Zach. So let's have you guys grid up as best as you can. I know there's no grid markers out there, but just make something work for spacing. All right, that looks like we're good to go. We got enough corner marshals out there on the track. Our novice drivers look ready to go. Novice A main, you guys are going racing on the sound of the tone. Go, 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 go. Oh. Let's restart that one, guys. Let's restart it. We can do that a little bit better. Our mains are ran with Heads Up Racing. Everybody will go on the sound of the tone. You are racing physically on the track. So first place is going to be first on the track. Second is second. Third is third. You'll be battling for positions, but we do still need you to keep it clean. Our novice drivers are gridded up again. This time, everybody, you're going racing on the sound of the tone. Novice A main is off and going. They work their way through the first corners. Mark gets spun around. Gonna get himself corrected out. Zach's gonna do a little rubbing. Get to the lead here. They work their way onto the sweeper, onto the straight. Tin gets it loose. Mark can't get around him. After lap one, Zach's in the lead. 10 and 2, Mark in the 3. First and second, banging doors. Off the track goes our leader. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. A little bit of door banging there. Tin's going to be up to the lead. Mark in the 2, Zach in the 3. Tin works his way through the middle. Mark right behind him. Zach in the 3. Remember, guys, keep it clean. Keep it clean. 10 across the line. Mark across the line. Zach across the line. We're 1 minute in. 4 minutes left to go. 10's on the 1. Mark on the 2. Zach on the 3. Fast lap of the race. Just set by 10 to 14.83. They're spreading out pretty evenly here. Let's see. .140 in, 320 left to go. 10, Mark and Zach's the running order. Looks like Zach's having some technical difficulties. Three minutes in, 2 minutes left to go. 10's on the 1s, Mark on the 2. 10 just reset his fast lap with a 13.953.
One minute left.
1 minute left to go. 10 still on the 1, Mark on the 2. Remember, we do have awards for top 3 and TQ, so all 3 of our novice drivers are going to be walking away with some hardware today. 30 seconds left.
All drivers are finished.
That was time, and everybody was done as soon as they crossed the line. All right, so finishing this one out, we have 10 taking the win. Mark on the 2, and Zach taking the 3. If we could have all 3 of our novice drivers, come see me over by the timing table. I have some awards for all of you. Bring your cars, and let's get some podium pictures.
Transponder 8684919.
All right. Congratulations to all 3 of our novice drivers.
The race is completed.
Coming up now, race number 2.
Up next,
our combined
race number
NASCAR
2.
and VTA.
NASCAR.
Let's have you guys hit the track.
Aim,
I know
aim.
10 was in that last one. We'll give
Race
him a few
order
minutes.
is
And
Car
we will
1
need
Thin Tran.
probably 2 to 3 corner
Car
marshals,
2,
please.
Brian Wells. Brian Wells.
All right, we got both of our drivers out there. We do need some marshals, please. If you're in that last one, not in this one, if you could hop out onto the track. And we'll probably need a volunteer corner marshal or 2, please. We just need 2. We just need 2 to 3 marshals. I think there's plenty of you guys out
Thin
there that we
Tran.
can get to marshal this, please. 2 to 3 marshals. We'll have 1 of you guys on the left, 1 in the middle, and then 1 on the right side here, please. We got 1 corner marshal. We got 2, and if we could get 1 more, please. Far side, left side, please. All right, we got our marshals covered. Let's go ahead and get everybody gridded up here. There's just the 2 of you, so let's have Tim, start on the 1, and Brian on the 2. But you guys are in your own separate classes. You are scored separately. And if my rough math is right, you guys are both taking home a win. So let's have you guys both grid up at the end of the straight, and we'll get this one started. Once again, 10, and then Brian. Or Brian and 10. That's whatever works for you guys. You guys are both scored separately. So, I mean, once again, you're just racing to race. But let's see here. Let's see. We got all of our marshals. We got our drivers ready to go. Our combined NASCAR and VTA A main. You guys are going racing on the sound of the tone. And they're off. Let them get a couple laps here. Ooh, 10 drifting, spinning out there. Minute 20 in, 3:40 left to go. Running order is, well, I guess there is no running order. You guys are both in the lead for your respective classes. Tin's on a 19.511 pace and Brian's on a 20.504. Fast stop of the race belongs to Tin with a 13.678. Two 10 and 250 left to go. Tin's on an 18.505. Brian on a 20.502. 3 minutes in, 2 minutes left to go. Coming up next, race number 3, Euro Truck. Start getting them ready to go. Tin's on a 19.504 pace. Brian's on a 21.513. 3:45 in, 1:15 left to go. Tin's on a 25.13 pace. Brian on a 21.513. Separated by just a lap, it looks like.
One minute left.
Thirty seconds left to go. All right, just a few seconds left here. That is time on the master clock. Keep going until I call everyone done.
All drivers are finished.
And that is everybody done. That is a race. Tim's going to take the win for the Low C NASCAR class with a 25.07, and Brian's going to take the win with VTA with a 21.511. Let's have both of you guys grab your cars and come see me over here, and we'll do a couple of quick podium shots.
The race is completed. Up next,
All right,
race number
congratulations to both
3.
of our drivers there, winners
Euro
in their
Truck.
respective classes.
Amen.
Coming up now, race number
Race
3,
order
Euro
is
Truck.
Car 1 Mike Galos.
We got all three of our
Car
drivers
2
out there.
Derek
Excuse
Tracy.
me. We'll let him get some laps
Car
in
3
here.
Mike Nord.
And we do need about 3 marshals, please.
Mike
one in the
Nord.
left, one in the right, one
Mike
in the middle.
Galos. Derek Tracy.
All right, we got all 3 of our drivers out there. We got 2 corner marshals. If we can get 1 more marshal, please, for the far left side, that would be amazing. Just 1 more marshal, please. One more marshal, please. Well, while we wait for 1 more marshal to get out there, let's get these guys graded up. Starting on the 1 is going to be Mike. Starting on the 2 is going to be Derek. And starting on the 3 is going to be Michael. Well, looks like our Euro Truck class girded themselves up pretty well. If we could get 1 more marshal, please. 1 more, 1 more. If we could get you on the far left side, thank you, thank you. Let our marshal get across the track here. All right, we got our marshals in place here. Euro Truck A-Main, you guys are going racing on the sound of the tone. Euro Truck off and running here. Mike keeps his lead as he works through the early first corners here. Coming down to the sweeper onto the straight. Derek in the 2, Michael in the 3. Mike slowly stretches out his lead here. About a straightaway gap to second place after just 2 laps. Derek and Michael are the closest on the track right now, separated by about half a second as they work their way through the middle. Both of them getting a little bit loose. Not really wanting to gain or lose on each other, it looks like. Separating the gap out to about a straightaway as well. Looks like all 3 of our drivers pretty spread out at the moment here. Mike sets an early fast lap of a 13.689. Crosses the line, backs it up with a 13.9. 1 minute, 10 seconds in, 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. Coming up next will be race number 4, USGT. Start getting them ready to go. Once again, after this race, we will have hardware for our top 3 in TQ, so everybody here is going to come away with an award. But I'd love to see this class grow some more. I'll have my own Euro truck out here shortly. Yeah. I'd love to see a full heat or even 2 heats of Euro truck. That'd be awesome. Two, 10 in, 250 left to go. Derek Michaels, the running order. Everybody's separated by about 9 seconds from each other, a little less than a lap, so no real close battles here. See if we can find our leader, take a lap with him. There he is. Mike coming onto the sweeper onto the straight now. He's in the silver chrome. I think that says Martini stickers on it or Mobile One. I can't tell. I can't read. Working his way through the middle S's now. Coming into the left side of the track. Sweeper onto the straight. Punching the throttle hard as he works his way across the line. That lap was a fast lap, 13.393. 2 minutes left to go in this Euro Truck A main. Coming up next is going to be race number 4, USGT. Minute 30 left to go. Mike, Derek, and Michael's the running order still.
One minute left.
Little less than a minute left to go here. Coming up next is going to be USGT. .35 seconds left. Mike, Derek, and Michael's running order for our A-Mania Euro Truck. That is time on the master clock. Keep going until I call everyone done. Actually, keep going until you cross the start-finish line, actually. Keep it going, keep it going. USGT guys, hold your cars for a second, please.
All drivers are finished.
Is a race. Our finishing order for Euro Truck's going to be Mike, Derek, and Michael. Let's have you guys come see me over here. I've got some awards for you.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 4.
Race number 4,
Up.
USGT. We had our
Amen.
drivers out there. I think one of them
Race
actually
order
broke it
is
in warm-up. You're not supposed to
Car
do
1
that.
Dave Zorn,
We will need a
Car
lot
2
of
Todd
marshals, please. We
Understiller.
want every spot filled.
Car 3
we got 5
Glenn
spots.
Lane.
We had 3 people in the
Car
last
4
one.
Bill
So let's
Christensen.
get the entire
Car 5 Craig
all
Nelson.
5 marshal spots filled, please.
Car 6
If we can
Dan
help out the
Thompson.
car that's stuck on the left
Car
over
7
there.
Eric Toscano.
Thank you, thank you.
Car 8 Pete Hauer. Glenn Lane. Craig Nelson. Todd Understiller. Dave Zorn. Dan Thompson.
All right, let's see here. USGT, our starting order is going to be Dave, Todd, Glenn, Bill, Craig, Dan, Eric, and Pete. Looks like everybody's girded up and ready to go, so let's get this one started. We got all of our marshal spots filled. Oh, I'm being told. We going? We good? Okay. Alrighty. USGT, this is a 5-minute A-main. All of you guys are starting pretty close, so keep it clean. USGT drivers, you're going racing on the sound of the tone. USGT is off. Nose to tail as they work their way through the middle of the track. Nobody's making any pass attempts on each other yet from what I can see. Keeping it nice and clean. Very nice, drivers. Very nice. Dave, Todd, Glenn, Craig, Dan, Eric, Pete, and Bill's going to be the running order. It looks like Bill not going to make the start. I think he was the one who took a tumble at the start. Dave and Todd stretching out a little bit of a gap here to third place. Working their way nose to tail, coming onto the sweeper, onto the straight. Glenn, Craig, and Dan. Ooh, car going off at the end of the straight. Works his way back on there. That's going to change up the order a little bit here. We'll give it a lap. Dave, Todd, Glenn, Dan, Craig, Eric, and Pete's the running order. Fast lap of the race belongs to Todd with a 10.919. See if we can find our leader group here as they work their way onto the sweeper, onto the straight, nose to tail. Oh, taking a tumble. Watch the straight go low, straight go low, straight go low, straight go low. It's clear. Watch the sweeper go low, sweeper go low, sweeper go low. It's clear. Couple of our racers taking a tumble. Looks like Todd's going to bump it down to the 3. Running order is Dave, Glenn, Todd, Dan, Craig, Eric, and Pete. Dave stretched out his lead to about half a lap. Let's see if we can find him here. Dave's working his way left side of the track. Second place of Glenn working his way through the middle. Now it looks like. I think if I just saw that right. Yeah, Glenn opening up the door, gonna let Todd by. Dave, Todd, Glenn, Dan, Craig, Eric, and Pete's the running order. Dave resets a fast lap, 10.876. Halfway into this one, 2.5 in, 2.5 left to go. Dave, Todd, Glenn, Dan, Craig, Eric, and Pete's the running order. No, well, let's see here. Battle for third and fourth going on between Glenn and Dan. They're separated by just 0.8 of a second. Let's see if we can find them here. Looks like they're working their way on the straight now. Glenn's going to be in the all red with the white stripe. Looks like Dan, I think, is in the white front wheel drive right behind him. They work their way, sweeper onto the straight. Crossing the line now. Gap between them stretched out to 1.3 seconds. Looks like a battle, actually. Three-way now for third, fourth, and fifth. Starting to form between Glenn, Dan, and Craig. They're all three separated by 3.5 seconds, I think. If I'm seeing that right. Glenn stretched out his advantage over Dan to 2.5 seconds, but Dan and Craig less than a second now. Let's see if we can find them here. I think actually Craig just got around Dan. Yeah, I think so. Looks like Craig in the all blue, I think. Yes, he is. They work their way nose to tail through the middle of the track. Craig in the all blue, Dan in the all white. Minute 15 left to go. Overall running order, Dave, Todd, Glenn, Craig, Dan, Eric, and Pete. Dave's got a huge advantage over second place. I think he actually just lapped him. Yep, I think I'm seeing that right here.
1 minute left.
Dave on a mission. Can he keep it wheels down for a minute left to go, hold his lead, and take the win? Dave, Todd, Glenn, Craig, Dan, and Eric's the running order. Looks like Pete's pulling it off early. .40 seconds left. Coming up next, race number 5 is going to be our 12 scale 13.5 A main. .15 seconds left. Dave, Todd, Glenn, Craig, Dan, Eric is the running order. No world bound is on the track here, so we'll see if everybody can keep it wheels down for another 7 seconds. 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time. As soon as you cross the start finish line, you will be done. Todd getting caught at the line. Waiting on 3 more, 2 more, 1 more.
All drivers are
And
finished.
that is everybody. Give it up to Dave for taking the win of USGT. Dave, Todd, Glenn, going to be our top 3, followed by Craig, Dan, and Eric. Dave, Todd, and Glenn, please come see me with your cars. I have got some awards for you.
The race is completed.
Congratulations to everyone in our top 3 of the USGT. Coming up next is going to be race number 5, our 12 scale 13.5 A main.
Up next, race number
we got
5.
4 drivers in that.
1
We got
12
3 out there, 4th on the
13.5.
way. Let's
A main.
have our marshals from that
Race
USGT
order
back out
is
onto the track, please.
Car
We
1
just need, I
Brad
think,
T.
4 of you guys.
Car 2 David
5 wouldn't
Banta.
hurt.
Car 3 Paul Banta. Car 4 David Ports. Brad T. Paul Banta.
All right, we got all 4 of our 12 scale 13.5 drivers out there. Just waiting on a checks from 2 of them. Let's see. I think I see all 4 of them. Yep. David Ports, did you change transponders? I just want to make sure that my system's not screwing up here. David Banta, could I have you cross the start finish line for me? I just want to make sure no transponders are crossed.
David Banta.
Okay, perfect. We have all of our 12 scale 13.5 drivers
David
checked
Ports.
in here. And it's showing the main at 5 minutes. That is definitely not right. Give me a second here. Okay, that's been corrected. This is an 8-minute A main. Let's get you guys gridded up. Starting on the 1, it's going to be Brad. Starting on the 2, going to be David Banta. Starting on the 3, Paul Banta. Starting on the 4, David Ports. Brad, David, Paul, and David. All right. We got all of our drivers gridded up. We do need some marshals, please. If we can get probably 2 more marshals. Yep, I see both of you guys over there. If we could get 2 more, 1 in the middle, 1 on the side closest to me here, we can get this one started. Oh, he is? Perfect. That works for me. All right, we got plenty of marshal coverage. We got all of our drivers gridded up. 12 scale 13.5 A main. You guys are going racing on the sound of the tone. And they're off, working their way nose to tail, middle of the track now. Hitting the left side S's. Sweeper on the straight. Looks like Brad's going to keep his lead. David Banta on the 2, right behind him, separated by just a couple of feet, nose to tail. David Ports on the 3, Paul Banta on the 4. Let's follow our leaders here as they work their way nose to tail, separated by just a few feet. Watch it on the left side, 2 cars down. Thank you, marshals, for getting them back in there. David Banta all over the back door of Brad, hoping to see if he makes a mistake. Sticks it wide, stick a pass in there. Brad's not giving him an inch, though. So we're 50 seconds in with 7 minutes, 10 seconds left to go. Our leader's still nose to tail, 4 laps into this one. Furthest gap I've seen between the 2 of them, just half a second. Sweeper onto the straight, separated by about half a straightaway. They work their way across the line. Brad stretching out his gap slowly up to 0.8 of a second now. Set his fast lap of the race there, 9.8 flat. Brad's starting to gain quite a bit of gap there, up to 1.2 seconds. Minute 50 in, 6:10 left to go. Brad's going to take, having some technical difficulties, pulls it off. That's going to allow David Banta to the lead. Paul and David Ports got a couple of laps to go before they show up above him on the timing tower. .220 in, 5:40 left to go. Three minutes in, 5 minutes left to go. Running order is David Banta on the 1, Paul on the 2, David Ports on the 3. Watch it on the straight, go low, go low, go low. Somebody help him out here. I think he's stuck. Straight, go low, straight, go low, straight, go low, straight, go low, straight, go low. It's clear. All right, we're halfway into this one. 4 minutes in, 4 minutes left to go. David Bant on the 1 on a 46.803 pace. Paul Bant on the 2 with a 39.808. And David Ports on the 3 with a 38 flat. No real close battles on the track here at the moment. Everybody's pretty spread out from each other. Fast lap of the running cars right now belongs to David Banta with a 10.019. Watch it on the straight, go low, go low, go low, go low. It's clear. Coming up next, race number 6. That's going to be our mod touring car A-Main. Make sure you guys are starting to get ready to go. You have about 3 minutes until we're going to call you up here. Five minutes in, 3 minutes left to go. David Banta, Paul, and David Ports is the running order. Six minutes in, 2 minutes left to go. 2 minutes left to go. David Banta, Paul, and David Ports is the running order. No real close battles still on the track here. Coming up next, race number 6, mod touring car A-Main. You guys will be up in about 2 minutes. One minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Thirty seconds left to go. Ten seconds left to go. Let's go 13.5 drivers. And that is time. As soon as you cross the line, you will be done. And that
All
is a
drivers
race.
are finished.
Taking the win is going to be David Banta on the 2, Paul on the 3, David Ports. All right, if we could have all 4 of our 12-scale 13.5 drivers come see me, I've got hardware for all of you guys.
Transponder 8995761. The race is completed. Up next, race number 6. Mod Touring Car. A-Main. Race order is Car 1 Zach Zamora. Car 2 John Solade. Car 3 Dave Zorn. Car 4 Tim Schmuck. Car 5 Mike Galos. Car 6 Tim Long. Car 7 Andrew Joyner. Tim Long. Dave Zorn. Zach Zamora. Tim Schmuck. Andrew Joyner. Mike Galos. John Solade.
Brad, I have a TQ award for you from Pancar. If you want to come over here, I can do a podium picture real quick for it. All right. Thank you, Mod Touring Car drivers, for your patience. We got awards handed out for Tosco 13.5. Let's see. We've got all of our drivers checked in. We've got 7 drivers out there. We just need some corner marshals. So if we could get, let's see. We had 4 in that last one. We got 5 spots to fill. So we'll need 1 volunteer marshal, please, for this one. And we'll need our Tosco 13.5 drivers out there. I'll give them a minute. It's all right. And if we could get 1 more marshal, please. One more. Just 1 more marshal, please, so we can have somebody cover in the back left. It's a full heat of fast guys, so I'd like to make sure we got good full coverage for them. 1 more marshal. 1 more marshal. 1 more. Back left corner. Back. All right. Thank you to our marshals for getting out there. Let him get to his spot. And anyways, Mod Touring Car, our starting grid's going to be Zach, John, Dave, Tim Schmuck, Mike, Tim Long, and Andrew. They're all gridded up. Nicely done, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Mod Touring Car A main, the fast guys of the night, final main of the night. You guys are going racing on the sound of the tone. They made it through their first lap, or first couple corners nice and cleanly, nose to tail. Tim Long doing a quick little donut. It's all right. He corrects himself out. Zach's going to keep the lead. John on the 2, Dave on the 3, Tim Schmuck on the 4, Mike, Andrew Joyner, and Tim Long. Working their way through the middle of the track. Nose to tail goes our top 6 right now. Zach stretching out a little bit of a lead. Has about a straightaway gap. Second, third, and fourth, just a couple of feet from each other as they work their way onto the straight. Zach stretched out his lead to 1.2 seconds, but the gap between second, third, and fourth, less than a second overall. Ooh. Changing positions back and forth over there. Not sure quite what happened, but keeping it clean, thankfully. Dave to the inside. Gonna go to second now. Working their way down the front straight. Zach has a huge lead now. Oh, just to say it spins it out. Takes a little bit of his gap away, but I imagine that's still a straightaway gap. Running order is Zach, Dave, Tim, John, Andrew, Mike, and Tim Long pulling it off early. 120 in, 340 left to go. Fast lap of the race belongs to Zach with a 9.780. .140 in, 320 left to go. Third, fourth, fifth, and sixth working their way down the front straight into the line. Let's see here. It looks like John and Tim battling out, going side by side, nose to tail through the corners. Work their way onto the straight. Cross start finish stripe. John 3, Tim 4. Mike Leo's going to move his way up to the 5 spot. Andrew on the 6. Our leader, Zach, in the half pinkish red, half yellow car working his way through the middle of the track now. Second place driver Dave Zorn going to be in the white, gray, and tealish color working his way. Sweeper front straight now. Ooh, battle for third and fourth. Starting to get a little dicey. Cars spinning. But it looks like now third, fourth, fifth, and sixth working their way nose to tail. Two separate battles, but starting to get closer and closer. That is the leader. Let him by when you get a chance. Thank you, thank you. See, Andrew, that's going to be the leader working his way up on you next in the yellow and pinkish red. Don't need to give him too much space. I know you're battling, but open the door, let him go. Go, go, go. Thank you, thank you. Meanwhile, battle for third and fourth still going strong. Got about a straightaway gap between the two of them. The all-green car and the all-pink car working their way on the back straight now. Cross start finish stripe. It's going to be Tim in the green, John in the pink. .320 in, 140 left to go. Zach, Dave, Tim, John, Mike, and Andrew's the overall running order. Overall fast lap of the race belongs to Zach, setting a 9.685. Battle for third and fourth, still the one to watch. They working their way, sweeper onto the straight. They're separated by a little less than a straightaway now. Sweeper go low, sweeper go low, sweeper go low. It's clear.
One minute left.
With 1 minute left to go, Zach and Dave have a huge gap over each other in third place, but the battle still to watch is going to be for that final podium spot between Tim and John. Working their way through the middle of the track now. Looks like the gap separated out just a little bit here. 40 seconds left. Zach, Dave, Tim, John, Mike, and Andrew's the running order. .30 seconds left. Looks like no real battles on the track. Everybody should keep their positions, assuming nothing happens here in the final few seconds. 10 seconds left to go, drivers. Finish strong, finish strong. And that is time. As soon as you cross the line, you will be done. Looks like Zach got caught at the line, but Tim did not. Keep it going, Tim. But Zach, you are done.
All drivers are finished.
And that is a race. Finishing it out is going to be Zach taking the win, Dave Zorn on the 2, and Tim Schmuck on the 3. Rounding out the order is going to be John, Mike, and Andrew. Great race, everyone. And if we could have Zach, Dave, and Tim come see me, I've got some hardware for you guys.
The race is completed.
All right, that concludes today's day of racing. I'd like to thank everybody for coming on out today. We had a really good turnout for our second on-road race. So thank you for making that happen. Let's see here. It's 3:45. Let's go 15 minutes of open practice if you want to. Burn out some battery packs, burn out some tires. It's up to you guys. I got a little cleanup to do before I'm going to start taking down the track. So if you guys want to open up the track for about 15 minutes, we'll shut it down at 4 o'clock, start packing it up. And if we could get a couple of hands of help, it would be greatly appreciated for track teardown. So if you guys want to stick around for a few minutes and help tear down the track, I appreciate it.